Tonight, a home invasion caught on camera.
This has got to stop.
Why the victim is calling it an inside job. Plus, police standoff. Several suspects behind bars after shooting bottle rockets at an officer. And starting a new chapter.
Never thought I would lose everything I own to a fire.
After a family of 10 loses their home to a fire, one community is stepping up to help. The News at 10 starts now. First at 10, 3 people are on the run after restraining and robbing an elderly man. Good evening, I'm Katie Anderson. Thanks for joining us. Deputies say it happened in Rand just after midnight Friday. News Channel 3's Jatara McGee spoke to the victim who caught the whole thing on camera.
On Church Drive, James Tolley warns against anyone with bad intentions.
They don't look like much, but that will put a knot on your head.
He does like visitors, but not the intruders who paid him a visit in the middle of the night. These 3 were caught on camera robbing the 73-year-old.
One of them ran behind me and had my arms back like this. Unzipped that pocket and started digging.
He has a kind heart and says he takes in strangers who need a safe place to stay.
And they would tell me they're going to pay me, supposed to pay rent. They haven't paid nothing.
But he fears some return the favor by helping themselves to his money.
How many people on the street would know I got that money in my right jacket pocket?
Physically, he was unharmed, but his heart hurt.
It was a setup.
The intruders didn't say a word until they were leaving.
Let's go, Bucky. Like, come on, Bucky, you're holding us up. And I think I know which Bucky it was, but, you know, no way to be sure.
Now he doesn't have much hope that the money will ever find its way back.
And they're probably using it to buy drugs. It doesn't matter how good you are to them. They'll still do stuff like this.
Even for the kind at heart, there's a breaking point.
I'm here by myself, so I can use the company.
But a midnight invasion may be the reason he says enough.
This has got to stop. Got to.
Jatara McGee, WSAZ News Channel 3, Rand, West Virginia.
All right, thanks, Jatara. The victim says he's considering leaving his home of 40 years after this crime. He says the suspects got away with around $1,000. He says he doesn't usually keep that much cash on him, but had just stopped by the bank to pay his bills. Tonight, 10 people, including 6 children, are without a home after theirs went up in flames Thursday. As News Channel 3's Chad Hendricks shows us, thanks to neighbors, the family is slowly starting the recovery process.
It was freaking me out. I'm not gonna lie. I was paranoid as can be.
A father rushing to get his 6 kids, ages 1 to 12 years old, and other relatives out of a burning home.
Got all the kids out, and then I had 2 that kept trying to run back in the house.
And to safety after their house went up in flames Thursday evening.
Never thought I would lose everything I owned to a fire and watch everybody around me that I cared about actually go and struggle too.
The homeowner, who did not want to be identified, said his son first saw the flames in the kitchen, and after that, chaos to get everyone out. And now their home is a total loss. Another setback to a family that's been struggling.
The bills were overwhelming us. I mean, I was out of employment. Everything was starting to come together, and then one thing leads to another before you know the house is burning down.
But a bit of that burden lifted by neighbors and other community members trying to help a family get back on their feet after a lifetime of memories and belongings go up in smoke.
There's been a lot of memories here, a lot of bad ones and a lot of good ones. And to watch it go, to be honest, it kind of hurts. I'm going day by day, just hoping my kids can get everything salvaged they can and get help as much as they can, get back on their feet.
All right, thanks, Chad. Though no one was hurt, the family dog did die in the fire. No official cause has been released. Several people are behind bars tonight after a standoff with police and firing bottle rockets at a vehicle and an officer. Huntington police say they got a shots fired call on 5th Avenue just before 11 this morning. A man told police that the people were firing bottle rockets at his car. Then several officers surrounded the house, calling everybody outside. Well, that's when police say a bottle rocket was shot towards one of the officers. After the short standoff, all 5 people came out of the house. 2 of them claimed they didn't shoot the bottle rockets and told the others to stop many times.
It's not, I don't like to go outside. I don't let my kids outside. I don't talk to anybody. It's not a place I want. My plan is to move out somewhere where I can let my kids out. I can't let them out here.
All of the suspects were arrested and charged with attempt to commit a felony. They're currently being held at Western Regional Jail. Authorities are still looking for a suspect who led Charleston police and Kanawha County deputies on a stolen vehicle chase this afternoon. Metro 911 says the chase started on Garrison Avenue. Dispatchers say the suspect led authorities to Northgate Business Park, where they ditched the stolen vehicle and then ran on foot. There's no word if the suspect was found. New tonight, a silver alert has been issued to find a missing elderly man. Cabell County deputies and state troopers say 69-year-old Thomas Gallagher was last seen at his home on Seth Lane in Barbersville today. Authorities say Gallagher is schizophrenic, has panic attacks, and can barely walk. They say he was last seen wearing blue and gray pajama pants and brown slippers. Gallagher is also balding, has a mustache, and a cut on his forehead. Authorities say he's 6 foot tall and weighs about 215 pounds. They also believe that Gallagher may be traveling in a 2010 Toyota Prius with West Virginia plate numbers 8LJ510. Now, if you've seen him or this vehicle, please call West Virginia State Police or the Cabell County Sheriff's Department. Around the region, a convicted sex offender has been charged in the death of an Ohio State University student. Grove City police say Brian Goldsby, who you see here, was arrested and charged with aggravated murder, kidnapping, and aggravated robbery in Reagan Toke's death. Her body was found Thursday near a park entrance. She was last seen Wednesday night in Columbus. Police arrested Goldsby after finding the victim's car near his home and matched his DNA with evidence in and around the car. Goldsby was just released from prison back in November.
Rain showers are starting to form across the region tonight. Hello, I'm meteorologist Josh Fitzpatrick, and it's spring-like rain showers. Temperatures here at 10 o'clock are in the upper 50s and low 60s. 60s still across the tri-state, upper 50s in the Kanawha Valley. Even the mountains are at or around 50 degrees. HD Dual Doppler shows some rain showers forming over northeast Kentucky, southeast Ohio, especially between Jackson, MacArthur, Athens, and Pomeroy, and into Lucasville, Portsmouth, and more rain is on the way from the west, so expect some showers into your Sunday morning. Temperatures will hold steady, and if not, come up a couple of degrees by daybreak. Low 60s in the morning, mid 60s at noon, gusty winds, and as the rain moves away, well, we'll turn a little bit cooler. 50s by tomorrow evening, as we'll see temperatures drop to about freezing though by Monday morning. And the weather is fine on Monday and for Valentine's Day Tuesday, with a brief winter chill, maybe a little bit of snow by the middle part of the week. I'll have an update on that when I return with your complete first morning forecast in about 15 minutes. Katie?
All right, thanks, Josh. Well, B-I-N-G-O, we all know that spells bingo, and tonight was Chip's Celebrity Bingo Night over at the Marshall University Student Center. Former NFL and Marshall alum Troy Brown and other celebrities were in attendance, and all of the funds raised tonight go to a new all-sports facility in the Fairfield Innovation Corridor on Hal Greer Boulevard.
So, I figure before I do leave Huntington, at least for the next 4 years, why not do something that is going to give back to the community that made me the person that I am today. And I really hope that with this fundraiser, we're going to be able to do that. And I think we will.
Celebrity Bingo was in conjunction with Mayor Steve Williams' HIP project as part of America's Best Communities competition. Young scientists were taking over Huntington today. Marshall University's College of Science hosted the Science Olympiad for the third year in a row. The competition is for students in grades 6 through 12. Teams competed in a series of 23 challenges, and topics ranged from food science, robot arm, and crime busters.
My hope is that I can make other kids smarter than they are right now, and we can make a really good future, and probably hope that more generations later we can probably do stuff that nobody ever has been able to.
Winners of today's competition will go to Wright State University for the national tournament in May. We're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. That's what people were saying today as they got their vows renewed. The Mardi Gras Casino and Resort in Cross Lanes hosted a free vow renewal ceremony tonight. All those couples who said "I do" received a free renewal of marriage vows certificate and free wedding cake. That's the best part to me. And with Valentine's Day so close, it's almost perfect timing.
We want to give everybody an opportunity. It's not just about entertainment.
If you've been the casino had a whole day planned, calling it the Carrots of Love, with dinner before the vow renewal, and after, people got a chance to win some jewelry. And Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and nothing says love like getting a special present from local stores. If you're shopping for a gift, downtown Charleston had a Cupid walk today. Over 10 downtown boutiques, shops, and eateries joined in the event. There were some special discounts and deals for the upcoming holiday.
Well, it's important just as much as like commerce and shopping is important all the time. It's just adding a little more flavor to something that's just always been there.
Some of the businesses that were participated were the Art Emporium, the Consignment Company, and Rock City Cake Company. Well, life is like a box of chocolates, and tonight life was about lots of chocolate. Lily's Place hosted their first annual Death by Chocolate event tonight at the Guyan Golf and Country Club. It kicked off with live entertainment by Tom Cannon, and of course there was chocolate everything. A buffet with a chocolate fountain, coffee bar, and tons of different chocolate desserts.
Raising money for Lily's Place will allow us to care for more babies and help more families in our community. We take care of babies who are born exposed to drugs, so all the money raised will allow us to expand our services and continue out our mission.
And all of the benefits from tonight's event will benefit Lily's Place and allow them to continue to provide medical care to infants suffering from prenatal drug exposure. Dangerous suspected criminals walking away from area hospitals without police knowing it. WSAZ looks at why suspects are able to walk out of the hospital and into your neighborhood. Why is it happening, and what can be done to stop it? WSAZ investigates privacy versus public safety. Monday at 6 right here on WSAZ News Channel 3. Well, doing business on the golf course after the break, President Trump on a golf trip with the Japanese Prime Minister while he tries to issue a new travel ban.
Some gusty, warm winds tonight. You can give your heat, your gas bill a break for sure. Here's a look outside live from downtown Huntington through our West Virginia Lottery weather cam, showing the flags flapping in the breeze there in front of City Hall. Time-lapse shows a mix of clouds and some hazy breaks of sunshine, and some rain clouds are forming tonight. I'll take you on the radar tour and look ahead to the next 7 days here on News Channel 30, 10 o'clock on the Tri-State CW.